Welcome to another episode of Mindfulness Moments. Thank you for showing up each week. Thank you for your continued practice, your support. I think I've mentioned this before. One of the big things that I love about mindfulness practice, Buddhist practice, is that it's called practice. And practice allows us to develop, to continuously improve or move the ball down the court or move forward. And every time we practice, if we are in the present moment and we are with what is, we are then able to let go of the past, to not be lost in the future, and to be in the present moment. And how do we do this? So when we sit our meditation and we follow our breath, some people like to use a mantra, some people like to use focusing on a candle flame or whatever. It doesn't matter to me what technique you use, because it's what works best for you, right? My technique might not work. You might respond to walking meditation or running meditation or lying meditation or doing your yoga asanas, and that's perfect. As long as you are becoming more and more aware of the activity in your mind, the habits of your mind, you're letting those go, you're increasing the space between thoughts, and you're learning to respond and not react. I've been listening to quite a bit of Sadhguru lately and reading his book. And he often says that people compulsorily react to the world outside them rather than respond from a place of consciousness or knowing. And this is an interesting concept. And if we look at ourselves, we can feel ourselves wanting to react to things, whether it be the weather, whether it be our phone freezing, whether it be whatever, rather than taking a step back, taking a breath, and observing what is going on, seeing what a possible solution is, not taking this personally, not taking it as a victim and reacting, but being responsible enough with your mind, with your thoughts, with your feelings, with your emotions to create a response or to not respond at all. One of the practices that I've been using for a few years now that really helps me when people start engaging in certain conversation or they try to drag me into a certain conversation, I say to myself, I don't have to have an opinion on that. And it's very freeing. It's very freeing not to have an opinion on something. Because opinions are just that, they're opinions. The fifth agreement of Don Miguel Ruiz is, he had the four agreement book, and then he has the fifth one. It says, be skeptical and learn to listen. But I think it's actually I want to go back, it's the third agreement. Um, Or second agreement, don't make assumptions. Because a lot of times we're speculating, we're making assumptions, and we don't know. If we attach to that, if we identify that with that, that's a problem. It's going to cause us suffering later. But if we just think, well, it's sunny right now, it could rain later, maybe I'll put my umbrella in my bag or bring my raincoat with me, that's a different story, you know? So let us continue to return to the practice that we feel comfortable with. When I say comfortable, the one that we feel is actually working for us, not comfortable in a position where your body is so relaxed that your mind is taken away by thoughts and dreams and stuff like that. Traditionally, the yogis, all the meditation teachers sat in a cross-legged position with the spine aligned. This is because of the Kundalini energy that runs through the body, the energy that runs through the spinal cord. We want to keep that energy flowing. You don't want to bend the hose. Those of you who have used a garden hose in the past, you can bend it and stop the water from moving. So that's why we have an erect back. That's why we line the shoulders up. That's why we sit in a cross-legged position, to let that energy flow properly. So let us continue to practice. Thank you for always showing up. Thank you for joining me, for the comments, for the likes. See you next week.